YouTubers, I'm Lowlight and welcome to this video. Hi there, it's Alex from Lexi's Toy Loft with another G.I. Joe video. In this video I'm just going to show you very quickly on how you can repair a G.I. Joe O-ring. Most of you will know this, it's a pretty simple process, but I'll show this for any new collectors or people who are a bit worried about how they do it. Please check us out on Instagram, Lexi's Toy Loft 12, check out our eBay store, Lexi's Toy Loft. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. As you can see, this is a Lowlight Marauders figure. His waist is quite loose, you can see. I mean, if I give it a little tug, you can see it's coming away from the body a little bit. The legs aren't connected very well at all, and he's doing a kind of like Elvis thing with his hips there. So that's not a good sign. Ideally you want it tighter, and to do that you need to replace the O-ring. Some of these figures are 30, 40 years old, so the O-ring rubber's not going to last forever. I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, so to replace a figure's O-ring you will need O-rings, which you can buy on eBay or in most department stores, and a screwdriver. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver, or what we call a cross-edged screwdriver. We call them Phillips screwdrivers in the UK. You may call them different things in other countries, but I'm sure you get the idea. First thing I'm going to do is carefully put the screwdriver into Lowlight's back, and I'm going to unscrew the screw. Some screwdrivers are magnetic, so the screw will automatically attach, which is luckily what's happened there, so that's very nice. We're going to put that screw down and make sure we don't lose it, because we're going to need it later. Once that's undone, you can remove the body. Again, being really careful, you just take that body apart. Ideally you do this on a flat surface, but I'm doing it above just to show you how it... Now, when you take a figure apart, the figure will come into various different parts. You can see the torso has two parts. You've got two arms, you've got a head, you've then got a waist part and leg part. This old O-ring's still holding on. You can see how it connects there to the back part, and we're going to recreate that. I'm going to take that back part off like so, and then doing this one-handed is quite difficult. I'm going to just simply remove that waist piece, and you can see where the old O-ring is hanging onto that hook. So we're now going to take that off. So that part, that old O-ring is now off, and you'll see that that hook is clear. Sometimes the old O-rings do stick in that hook, and you'll have to sort of just get them out with a small instrument to make sure it's nice and clean. So next thing we're going to do is put our new O-ring onto the hook, which is very simple. So there you go, it's on the hook. Then we're going to thread that O-ring with the legs attached through the crotch piece. This is a nice unbroken crotch piece, so that's nice and good, and you pull it all the way up so you're left with a bit looking like that. Next, and again I normally do this on a flat surface so it's lying down, you're going to put the back bit on. Now you'll see where the screw goes through on that back bit, and you want to set it up so it's just like that. I can even let go of that and it's not going to spring off anywhere. Now ideally on a flat surface what you want to do is lie the pieces out. So I'm going to line up the arms so they're in place. The arms are in place there. I'm also now going to put his head in the correct position. So there, we've got everything lined up, so it's in position for the final repair. This is kind of the tricky bit, because you want to now put the breastplate on over everything. As you do this, it can be a bit fiddly. The arms will come out, the head will come out, etc, etc, but you just have to bear with it. The strategy I like to use is by tucking the bottom part in first and then pushing it over the other limbs. You can see there's pegs here and here, and you want to line it up and put the holes on that, in that torso bit, in those pegs. This next part's quite tricky to do with one hand. Everyone will have their own strategy for doing this, I'm sure, but the next part I'm going to add the chest plate. So you can see I've laid out the limbs in the place that's most comfortable for me to put it on. I'm lining up that chest piece. I'm going to just pick it up, pull the legs down a tiny bit, and it's clicked in like that. I'm going to do is put the screw back in place like that, and then do the screw up using the Phillips screwdriver. You don't want to tighten it too far, because those bits of plastic will not be stronger than metal, so if you tighten it too much you'll hear a crack and you'll really damage the figure. Now you can see the O-ring's in. I can't pull that apart as easily. The limbs and everything's straight. You can't do the proper Elvis thing anymore, and he looks a lot better. Hope this helped you. As you get more confident with it, you'll be more than willing to fix the other rarer characters. Today I've done a few figures, Tiger Force Outback and old Red Jackal, or the old version of Destro, UK exclusives. They're pretty expensive characters, but or figures, but once you've got the gist of how to do the fixes, you shouldn't have any hesitation in being able to do it. Thanks very much. Really hope you've enjoyed the video today, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can check out my other G.I. Joe and vintage toy videos. Hope this helps you. If you've got ideas or other easier ways to do it, I'm always happy to listen to those. Thanks very much. Please check us out on Instagram, Lexi's Toy Loft 12, and check out our eBay store, Lexi's Toy Loft. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks.